Imagine waking up tomorrow and prices are double every single day. You carry a bag full of cash just to buy food, and your savings are wiped out completely. Most people think this can happen because of a crisis or war. But what if I say it can happen because the government prints unlimited money? Yes, most people think printing unlimited money will make people rich, but it doesn't. In this video, I am going to answer all the questions everyone has in their mind. Who invented money? Why don't governments print money to pay off their debt? How is Zimbabwe still facing problems because of printing money in 2008? What would actually happen if money started growing on trees? And most importantly, what is actually going to happen if the government prints unlimited money? Money supply decisions are controlled by the Federal Reserve, America's central bank. The Fed is independent. The president cannot order it to print money, and Congress cannot directly control its decisions. This independence protects against political money printing. Inside the Federal Reserve, the FOMC, Federal Open Market Committee, decides interest rates, bond buying, and controls liquidity in the economy. They meet 8 times per year to decide monetary policy, and one of the main reasons for these meetings is to control inflation. So what is inflation? Higher prices don't automatically mean inflation. Inflation is the rate at which the general level of prices increases over time. This mainly happens because of 4 reasons. First, when demand for products is high, but supply is not enough to meet that demand. Second, when production costs increase. Third, when sudden disruptions reduce supply. And most importantly, money supply. Yes, you might think high money supply makes people rich. It's simple. If the supply of any product is high, but its demand is low, its value automatically decreases. The same applies to money. If money started growing on trees, it would be as valuable as leaves. If any country prints more money than its economy produces, these consequences are going to happen. Rapid inflation, hyperinflation, currency devaluation, and worst of all, people's savings can be completely wiped out. We have a country named Zimbabwe that printed more and more money in 2008, due to which inflation reached 79.6 billion% per month. Prices doubled every 24 hours. People filled bags with cash just to buy food. People's savings were wiped out completely. Even today, the economy remains fragile, with high unemployment and currency instability. From this incident, a question arises. Okay, don't supply it into the economy, but can we use it secretly to pay off our country's debt? In short, you can't hide trillions of new dollars. Those dollars don't disappear. They eventually enter the global financial system. Money supply increases, due to which the dollar weakens sharply. Other countries react immediately by selling dollar reserves and shifting toward gold or other currencies, because trust breaks instantly. To make their currency stronger again, a country has to increase its interest rates, which attracts foreign investors, increases exports, expands businesses, and increases employment in the country. The best immediate tool is increasing interest rates. A currency becomes strong not because it is printed less, but because the world wants to hold it. Before money existed, people used the barter system, the exchange of goods and services for other goods and services. For example, a tent maker needed shoes, and a shoemaker needed a tent, so they exchanged their goods and services. But this created major problems: no standardized value, double coincidence of wants, and some items were perishable. To solve this, people began using commodity money, items such as salt, shells, and weapons. However, money needs to be scarce to have value. So around 770 BC in China, the first metal coins were created. Metal was scarce and durable, so it worked better as money. Later, around 600 BC, the king of Lydia created the first officially minted coins made of gold and silver, with official markings to show value. At first, the value of money was equal to the value of the metal inside it. But rulers started mixing precious metals with cheaper metals. That's when money became more of an illusion. Its value was based on trust, not pure metal content. Later, for international trade, metal coins were too heavy. Kings issued paper, "I owe us," that could be exchanged for gold and silver. Eventually, people stopped redeeming them for gold. Paper money gained value simply because people believed in it. This led to fiat money, currency whose value is determined by government decree, not by gold. And we are still using this paper money today.